Now, the sample library holiday sales guide has had a huge amount of traffic, and I've gotten so many personal little emails and comments thanking us and the sample library review elves for keeping that page up to date. We're always going to miss stuff, but we're going to be trying to catch up as we can. That page will be live for the next 9 weeks, so check back for all the sales. This post is just going to be my personal top picks. These are picks that I personally got excited about. Even if I own the library and I saw the discount, I still wondered if I could buy it again, which is so stupid when you think about it, but that is the truth of the matter. They're in no particular order, but these are the picks that are so good. I'm either taking advantage of them today or I wanted to share them with you. The first one is Heaviosity's Black Friday sale. There's 50% off. You can pick it up from Heaviosity with over dozens of great libraries. Gravity, the Gravity packs are 50% off. Even the new Novo line of libraries, Novo Modern Strings, is 30% off. And Novo Intimate Strings is 20% off. And if you haven't gotten it already, the Scoring Guitar Gravity Pack is just $49. That's a real steal. You can thank me later for that one. The plug-in boutique link I'm including is a partner of Sample Library Review. So not only have they helped us build this website and keep sending out content, but if you purchase through them, you can get virtual cash towards your next purchase, which is one of the reasons I keep going back to them. Next on my personal list is the 30% off UVS 3200 by UVI. Now this, I almost didn't want to share this one because this is one of my go-to synths. It's just a personal favorite. I love the sound of this. There's something about these samples. I've been able to incorporate them. I used it heavily on my last EP, Obscura, which I'll include a link to if you'd love to check out the little promo video for that. Truth be told, I don't know how to use everything in it, but I just get in and tweak and play, and I love what happens. Now, the next one here, this is the SSL 4000 collection bundle by Waves, 75% off right now. It's normally like $750. You can grab it for $199, but SLR readers can use our link and promo code to get 10% off. So you would actually only be spending, I think, $179, if my math is correct there. The reason this is so highly recommended by myself here and many other engineers is because you get the G Master bus compressor, and that alone is worth the $750 because once you learn how to use it, you'll find that if you have to mix or master your stuff on your own, it's invaluable. It just sounds great. It's transparent. It really pushes and helps clean up and bring an elevation to the main priority to a mix. I could go on and on about it. It's just fantastic. I use it on everything. So there's a link below. It is a sample library review link that gets you 10% off with the promo code that's listed there. Next is 70% off the vintage rhythm section by Funksol Productions and Audio, Big Fish Audio. I reviewed this library when it came out, and I'll include a link to that review below. You can kind of check out how I utilized it in a track I was working on. It was supposed to be kind of a vintagey track, and boy, adding these instruments just elevated that retro feel for what I was working on. It's just $59 right now at Big Fish Audio, and if you do genre hopping or a lot of time travel work like I do, it's a steal at this price. You get so many instruments. What they lack in dynamic layers, it makes up for in pure 70s tone, grit, noise, and all. The next one on my list is Iris by Isotope. Iris 2, it's currently 67% off. It's been around and on sale several times, so a lot of people may already have it. I have to include it because I use it on anything I need to do experimentation with. If I need to create an original texture and soundscape in a score, I actually go back to other music, thematic music that's complete, put it into Iris, and manipulate that until I can create a brand new texture from my original score. I like to think of it as a way to homogenize something I'm working on. So the ability to do sample-based synthesis with this plugin, I've used to transcribe birds into music, chirping of birds, which I'll include a link for that. I also used it heavily for the last EP that I put out called Obscura, and I'll include a link to that if you want to check out the music I've been working on in my personal ventures. That was so heavily used because I only had 3 tracks written, and then from Iris 2, I put those finished tracks in, extrapolated new melodic content, tones, and created the rest of the album out of the base of just the 3 tracks. Yeah, I include a link to Plugin Boutique. As I mentioned, their partner sample library review. These helped us keep the website going. So if you want to purchase it, you can grab it now for just $49 US over there. Next up is the Black Album Drums by Chocolate Audio, 65% off. 65% off is a substantial deal, and it turns heads. And clicking, I'm not alone in that thought because I looked at the stats for Sample Library Review, and Chocolate Audio's 65% off link is in the top 10 click-throughs. So that alone is enough to make me stop for a minute. But the Black Album drums, these are the drums used by Lars Ulrich for Metallica's The Black Album, processed in very much the same way. And for only $69, you get both the Contact and BFD versions. Sounds fantastic. And if you need that heavy metal drum, you just plug it in and it's ready to go. The next one I wanted to share is the Dronar and Sculptor bundle at VST Buzz. VST Buzz has been the very first partner of Sample Library Review. They've helped us keep the hosting going when we had no money. So if you'd like to use our link to purchase this bundle deal, that'd be great. The Dronar bundle deal comes with Dronar Hybrid module, which you can get for just 29 euros, or the Sculpture Live Impacts, which you can grab for 29 euros, or you can get both of them for 59 euros. Why is this on my list? Because Dronar is easy to use to get all kinds of atmospheres, creative, lush, deep, cinematic, if I could even use that word at this point. And Sculptor is a impacts module, so you can generate all kinds of great hits and impacts and whatnot. So whether doing scores or trailer tracks, I can recommend it. The next one that jumped up right away once I saw it was 40% off the Cinebrass 12-horn ensemble by Cinesamples. So you could get the 12-horn ensemble by Cinesamples for just €44.21 from Time Space. You could grab it from Cinesamples as well. I'll include a link there. But Time Space have been our supporter for a while and helped us continue to compensate all the contributors who are writing reviews. The contributors are like a walled off between all the dealings of the business end, to be honest with you guys. I have editor Brian Brylow sends out reviews. They work on the reviews and send them back. They don't know who is helping support the site. And I like that because they keep it, it keeps it a distance. It keeps it so that they're able to be just honest and forthcoming with their thoughts about the libraries. 12 horns recorded in Hollywood MGM scoring stage. Sounds fantastic. Uses Cinesamples legato This is one of my purchases for this holiday season. The next is 50% off everything at Sample Tracks. Been a huge fan of Alessandro Romano since he started working on Sample Tracks and sending out just fantastically designed libraries, great sound design, a steal for anybody doing scores or trailer work. I know Charlie Clouser just used it on the last Saw score. He used tons of Sample Track libraries. I'll include a link there so you can head over. They're already affordable libraries, so at 50% off, it's kind of silly. Next pick, personally, 50% off Capriccio from Sonokinetic. This one's close to my heart because Sonokinetic's libraries, for me, I feel like they're one of the developers that are pushing in a completely different direction, trying to bring orchestral phrase libraries so that they can actually be incorporated. And they've made such strides and progress over the last few years. They sound fantastic. And for Capriccio, you can grab it for only 149 euros. That's a deal. It normally runs $299. They've only had a few sales, nothing close to 50% off. Minimal, I do not have. So I'm going to take a look at my budget at the end of the night. And if I still have a little bit of money left, I probably will buy Minimal as well. That offer's only good till tomorrow, the 25th. Is that right? Tomorrow's the 25th at 6 p.m., November 25th. The next one is Evident courses. I've audited a number of their courses. I've started to do reviews and did I did a series of videos while I was taking the aspiring trailer composer course. I've learned a lot, and these guys are inspiring in the way they've crafted these courses, and they've helped so many people. If you're just starting out with music, the basics of modern music production, I highly recommend. If you're intermediary and looking for ways to get income, The Business of Music Licensing, which I've also reviewed, highly recommended. And they just use our link below. I'll include it, and use the promo code, which I'll include below as well. They're a supporter of Sample Library Review. Now, this next one I cannot not put on my list because it is my own course that I've been developing. It's a foundation for mastering orchestration. Now, this course is unlike anything I've found online, and I'm really proud of it. The bad news is it's not finished. The good news is you can get early access for 33% off. I'll include more details on the page, take you over to my mastering orchestration, virtual orchestration course, so you can learn all about it. Yeah, so that's what I basically wanted to share for this video. There's going to be 7 more weeks of sales on the holiday sales guide. So keep checking back. We got a lot of reviews in the queue. I've been a little bit behind on getting them out, but our contributors have been turning them in left and right. So there's a ton of material out there of great new software. I'll be posting companion videos along the way. Be sure to head over to samplelibraryreview.com. Check out latest news, reviews, and our holiday sales guide.